Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is Mandy Felici, and I'm here with Laurel Shoemaker. Say hi, Laurel.
Hi, everybody. I hope you can hear me. Everybody's kind of frozen right now, so I wonder if my internet's kind of slow.
I think everyone's okay.
Okay.
I just said this, but I'll repeat it because I forgot to press record. Laurel and I have been working on the format and the agenda for this meeting over the last few days, and we're so excited that you're here. We've been learning a lot about the sales process from Tasha, and we're going to talk more about that, but we've also been learning a lot about how we can improve things and really help our team come together. And we think this is a great format. It's a great way to do it. We can all dial in from wherever we are. And so it's wonderful. So thank you for being here. We're really excited to see all of your beautiful faces all over the country, wherever you are. All right. So did I miss anything, Laurel?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. So let me just share my screen here with you. Okay. So as I said, we are going to make this new team meeting format a monthly event. So we're going to do it the first Wednesday of every month, 8 p.m. Eastern, which is 6 p.m. Mountain Time. We will record them. We understand a lot of you have different things where you can't dial in live. And that's fine, you have the recording. But certainly we do love it when you dial in live. So we wanted to open this up for a little bit of fun at the beginning of this call. So I want each of you to think about your dream vacation, okay? Where do you want to go? It can be anywhere in the world. Think about right now where you want to go. Okay, so I want to hear from everybody. Let's start with Laurel, since you're the top upper corner there. Where is your dream vacation? Where would you want to go and why?
So I have so many. Right now, I want to go to Malta. I know people who are living there right now, and it just sounds amazing. It's a series of islands between Tangier and Sicily. It just sounds beautiful and amazing, and it's, you know, a European place, and a lot of British expats live there, so there's a lot of English spoken, and it's very cheap to rent places. So I would love to go there and just spend a few months, and from there hop, you know, on flights to different parts of Europe. So that's my where and my why, and I would love to bring some family members, maybe my sister and my mom, and Mark and the baby, and fly first class. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. All right, Nancy, you're next. Tell us where you want to go. Where's your dream?
Okay. Something happened on my volume, but hopefully you can hear me.
I can hear you.
I've never ever been to the Bahamas. I'd like to go to the Bahamas and go snorkeling. I've just heard it's really, really beautiful there, and the water's beautiful, and I would like to go there, but not when they're having a storm.
Good.
So I'd have to figure out what season that is.
Awesome. Okay, Bonnie, it looks like it's your turn. Okay. Yeah, Bonnie, where do you want to go?
I would love to go to Hawaii. Okay, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
My grandparents had gone there when I was little and talked about it. Of course, they passed away now, but I've always dreamed about that. So that's where I would want to go.
Awesome. Hawaii is amazing. Thanks, Bonnie. Okay, Kate, looks like you're next. Oops, hold on.
Oh, no. Unmuted. Am I good?
Yeah.
All right, Ireland. I've been there before, and I'm dying to go back. That's it.
Awesome. Okay, who's next? Raquel. Are you going to say France, Raquel?
No, you know what? I'm going to say Greece.
Oh, Greece.
I'd like to go to the Greek islands. I just think they're so beautiful, and I've been to Athens, and I just would love to go to the Greek islands. So, and spend a couple months there. So that is my where.
Fun. Awesome. You guys are making me want to go to all these places. Okay, Margaret, what about you?
Well, I've been blessed to be able to do a lot of traveling. Kate, I'll go to Ireland with you. And I'll go to Greece with you, Rachel. Santorini's gorgeous. But I always wanted to go on a cruise around the world for like 3 to 6 months. But then I saw the price tag.
Awesome. Okay, Heather, let me unmute you. It looks like it's your turn. What about you, Heather?
Again, all those sound great. I'm listening going, oh, I want to do that too. But my first thought was to go to Italy. My husband lived there for 2 years when he was in the Air Force, and he just had a great experience there. The food is great. He knows all these great places to go that aren't necessarily like where all the tourists go, so you really get to see where the people live and, you know, what their lifestyle is like. And then he always talks about, like, if he goes back, he wants to go to Sicily and sit overlooking the beach eating blood oranges. So I guess that will be part of it as well. But see, and then I also think I'm a quarter Czech, or actually Bohemian, and so I really want to go to Czech Republic and eventually find out more about my family history. And the pictures I've seen in Prague are just gorgeous, gorgeous cathedrals and castles and things like that. So I love to go there. You know, and if I'm in Italy, I'm kind of close to the Czech Republic.
Awesome. I love Europe. All right, Sue, how about you?
Oh, well, there's so many places, but I'll take Provence after I get to go to Malta with Laurel. And I love Provence. I've never been, but I just love what I've heard about it. And it's just warm and welcoming and very relaxing and gorgeous. And I just love the French language. Raquel, we'll have to go, right?
I lived in Provence for 18 months. It's beautiful.
What? You did?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You'll have to come. I forgot you spoke French. Oh.
But I love France.
Oh, me too. Me too. I'm looking forward to it. We'll have to have a retreat there, yeah?
Yeah, let's do it. We have a lot of French speakers on our team, so that would be great. All right.
I can try.
Okay, we've got Tracy. Are you there, Tracy? I'm not able to unmute her, or maybe she's not muted. Tracy, are you there? Okay, well, we'll come back to her. All right, Lynn, what about you? Where's your dream location?
It would be Germany and Holland to see where my ancestors are from.
Awesome. Okay, Mike, what about you? Let me unmute you real quick. Okay, go ahead, Mike. Mike, we can't hear you. Are you talking? Mike Berkner, are you there?
Now can you hear me?
Oh, now I can hear you. Yeah, okay.
Okay. We took Alaska off our bucket list last year for our 50th anniversary. So now I think I'd like to go to Ireland and Scotland because that's where the ancestors are.
All right, Cynthia, thank you. Cynthia.
Oh, hi. That's a hard one. I've been blessed enough to go many places in the Scandinavian countries in Europe. I love France. I love, love, love France and Paris. But one place I've never been is Australia, and that just really calls to me right now. Everything between the sophistication of Sydney to the ruggedness of the outback. I love the way the people kind of live life out loud. So that would be what I would name as my dream vacation right now.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, Bella, what about you? Where's your dream location?
Oh, I didn't know I was going to get asked.
I went through everybody.
I thought these were like other different team players. We go to Hawaii every year, but I would love to take a second vacation and go to the Middle East. That would be my dream vacation for now. Try all the different foods, meet different people.
Great. It's so fun to travel, isn't it? Just meet people everywhere we go. I love it.
Yep.
All right, Colleen, let's see. What about you?
I guess it's kind of a toss-up. One that my husband wouldn't want to come on is me backpacking through Europe again for a couple months. Definitely hitting up the Beltane Fire Festival. But one that he would go on, disappear in Bora Bora for a while. Just
a little hut over the water.
Yeah, I've seen ones that have like this underwater room where you can just like, there's a bed where you can then, just be chilling out, seeing all the fish. It was like a glass room, so you can see all the fish swim around you. Yeah, just seems wild. I mean, I've traveled a lot of places. I am my mother's daughter, but that just seems like a really wild place to go to. Just kind of like everything else disappears.
Awesome. Thanks, Colleen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. We have Margaret on her iPhone. Are you there, Margaret? Some of these that don't have pictures, I don't know if they're there, if they can hear me. All right, we'll come back. Okay, Valerie. What about you?
My dream vacation, I think, would be in Africa and do a safari.
That would be fun.
Somewhere in Tanzania or Kenya.
Awesome. Thank you, Valerie. Okay, who's next? Susan Clifford. Sue, are you there?
Hi.
Yes.
Where's your dream vacation? We're all just sharing for a few minutes.
Alaska.
Alaska.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Thank you. Okay, Kara, let's see. What about you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I couldn't tell if I was muted or not. I would like to go to the Philippines. My boyfriend's from there, and I've heard a lot about it from his mom, and he hasn't been there since he was 5. So we are actually saving up, and we plan on going first thing in 2018. And I'd like to go for like 3 weeks and check out a bunch of the different islands and scuba dive, and it looks beautiful. So that's where I'd like to go.
Awesome. Okay, Karam, are you there?
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Great. My dream vacation would be Morocco, Spain, Greece, and then UAE.
Those sound great too.
I miss Morocco. I was born there.
Oh.
And yes, I would love to go back. I haven't been back for about 10 years now, so it's time to go.
Awesome. All right, who's next? I have a phone number for this next one. I'm not sure who it is. 703-297-6699. Whose number is that? I don't know. Okay. Are you there? Yeah, I don't know who that is. Okay. Let's see. I have a few more people with phone numbers. They didn't put in their names, so I don't know who they are. Does anyone else want to share?
This is Sheree.
Hi, Sheree.
I would like to go to truck and get a scuba diving license. That is where the Japanese had a lot of their basing during World War II, and I love history. And my husband and I would love to go to truck and scuba dive all the ruins of the sunken ships from World War II.
Awesome. That sounds great. Thanks, Sheree. All right. Anyone else? Looks like we've got 3 more people here at the bottom of the screen. I'm not sure who wants to speak. Anyone?
This is Rose. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
My mom, Bella, she texted me to remind me to come on here.
Okay.
So I came on a little bit late. My dream vacation right now is Iceland.
Fun. Yeah. Great. Okay, I think we got everyone. Well, awesome. Thank you for sharing. We just thought this would be a fun way for us to kind of get to know each other and hear from other people on the team. And I don't know about you, but I just want to add all these countries to my bucket list, right? So fun. All right, so let's get back to this. Let me go back to my screen. Okay. All right, so I wanted to share just briefly about the doTERRA incentive trip. I just got back from it about a week ago. But for those of you who are new, doTERRA does a yearly incentive trip. It's always mid-January, and they go somewhere warm and sunny, which is great to do mid-January, of course. Now, they call it the incentive trip because you can actually earn your ticket to go. And depending on how many points you get, you can earn 1 ticket or 2 tickets if you want to bring a spouse or a partner with you. And there's different levels of how you can do that. And I was trying to pull up what those numbers usually are, but unfortunately, they've all been taken down because the trip just ended. But in March, when we go to the leadership retreat, they will announce the location for next year's incentive trip. So I want you to put this on your calendar and make it a goal to go because it is fabulous. We went to Cancun and just this last month, and it was an all-inclusive resort. We were there for 4 or 5 days, and it was just amazing. So I've been on a couple of these trips with doTERRA, and it's so fun to meet tons of other people in doTERRA, but you also get to meet and hang out with some of the executives. So it's really a great time. And then also a lot of people will bring their spouse who may or may not be on board with doTERRA. And usually after spending that time and getting a close-up look of what doTERRA is about, a lot of spouses kind of get on board, right? They're more enthusiastic about supporting you in your business and, even partnering with you in the business. So that is my plug for the incentive trip. So put it on your calendar for next year. And again, next month, we'll find out where we're going to go for next year. So, all right, Laurel, are you ready? Laurel, are you still there? Let me see. Laurel, are you there? Okay. Laurel said that they are, oh, she's having some power issues at her house. Okay, so let me start covering this. And Laurel, when you come in, just jump right back in. So, okay, so this is the question. We want to know what your life would look like if you were fully trained and confident with the things you need to do in your business. When I started my doTERRA business almost 6 years ago, I really didn't know what the heck I was doing. And I felt like I was just trying different things, making a lot of mistakes, just kind of treading water because I didn't really know what I was doing or how to be effective and how to use my time effectively. And I have to say that over the last few years, I've really kind of learned like what works and what doesn't. But the thing that's been the most transformative for me is this amazing sales training that we've been doing with Tasha Smith, and her company is called Emerge Sales Training. And a few of you have probably heard us talk about this. A few of you are even in the course with us right now, but I wanted to tell you a little more about it and encourage you to look at it because it's absolutely been transformative for everyone that's been on it. We're seeing huge increases in our sales and our productivity, and it makes it so much easier, which is really empowering. So these are some of the different lessons that you go through in the sales training. The first one is goal setting, time management, how to set appointments with people. A lot of people, you'll make a contact with someone and they'll say, oh, I'm curious about oils, or I want to learn about oils. And you don't really know what to say. Sometimes you'll say, well, I do classes periodically, or, can you come to this class? And they're like, oh, I can't come that night, right? And so it just doesn't flow very well. Well, Tasha has taught us this really simple script that you memorize it. It's very simple, one little paragraph. And it teaches you exactly how to transition from that conversation with that new contact to say, hey, usually what I do is set up an appointment. We talk about your health goals, the company, the most popular products. My part takes about 30 minutes, right? And there's other parts to it. You also say, now I'm on the spot, but you also say, anyway, Kate's going to cover, yes, thank you. Kate's going to cover more of that later. Yeah. But I just wanted to give you, I wanted to touch on it so that you understand what we're going to go over, or what she goes over in this class. So closing, referrals, wellness consults, also recruiting, so you can know how to talk to people about the business, and then how to develop your team. So really good stuff. The cost on the class is $297, and it, or they can break it into, honey, come to the next class. or she can break that into 4 monthly payments of $75. And that's with the training modules are all online, so you can do it at your own pace. And then once a week, there's a call where you dial in and you can ask questions right from Tasha. So those have been really valuable. So you can do it either with just the online course or with the group coaching, which is a little bit cheaper. Anyway, I wanted just, I don't know how much time we have, but let's just pick one person. Colleen, could you just give us like 2 sentences about why you think this course is so valuable? Oh, Laurel, you're back.
Had to completely shut down my computer and.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So Colleen, do you want to just give us like 2 sentences why this class is so valuable for people? Oh, wait, let me unmute you. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
It's clear and concise. What I like about it, it is all tangible, tactile information. It is stuff that you can take with you right then and there, go home and use it. So it's not like, you know, a lot of the systems we had, there was a lot of spinning, different wheels moving and like very long-term sales process. You know, this really cuts to the chase of, are you interested? Cool, let's talk. You're not? Cool, do you know anyone who is? Great, have a good one. Peace. Versus, do you want a sample? Okay, I'm going to follow up with you in a week. Oh, you want another sample? I'll follow you up with another week. So now you're talking to someone for 3 months. No one's going to give you a referral for that. No one wants to be like, yeah, go talk to my friend for 3 months. That sounds like they're going to really be appreciative of me telling you to do that.
Yeah. Thank you, Colleen. So, Laurel, is there anything else you want to talk about that before we go into the next thing?
What I love about it is no tools. You don't have to buy any tools. These are scripts you're coming up with on your own. They feel supernatural to you and to the person that you're using them with, and it never feels salesy, and you don't have to always feel on, right? Like you're at a party and everybody's a prospect and you're always wearing your doTERRA hat. You can just transition very organically and get an appointment set, and Kate's going to talk a little bit more about that, but it just is so much better. I didn't have any background in sales, and you know, even though we want to help people with their health, and that's awesome, we are in sales, and so it's important that we know how to sell without freaking people out. So that's what I love about this process.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, so we're going to be talking more about that. You'll see us talking about it everywhere because we're just all really passionate and excited about what we're learning. So, all right. So Laurel and I wanted to announce the details about the team retreat that's coming up. And I apologize that it's taken a little bit longer to get this out to you. The first hotel that was booked, it was too far out, and so we had to try and find another hotel. Anyway, we like the location. We finally have nailed that down. So the team retreat, it's April 20th to 23rd. Now, there's some people that won this retreat when we did Leader Circle a few months ago. So our grand prize winners from that have won a ticket to the retreat as well as airfare to get there. But we realized that a lot of our team would like to go. Maybe they didn't do Leader Circle, but they would like to have a buy-in option. So we figured out we can do that. So basically, these are the dates, April 20th to 23rd. So Thursday, the 20th, will be like a travel day. People will be flying in. That night, we'll just do a team social, you know, kind of as people trickle in. And then Friday and Saturday will be full day of training, those 2 days. And then Sunday morning, we'll come together just for 2 hours, kind of recap everything, and then everyone will be checking out of the hotel and heading home. Or if you want to spend some extra days in Vegas, that's up to you, of course. Since you're there, you might want to stay a few extra days or come early or whatever. So the hotel that we got is the Holiday Inn Express, the South Las Vegas location. It's 1 block off the Strip. So this was key. We were trying to find a place that was close where you guys could go to some of those big hotels and things if you wanted. So it's just 1 block off the Strip. There's a free shuttle from our hotel that takes you right to the MGM Grand or Mandalay Bay. we're going to be renting a car so we can shuttle you guys from the airport to the hotel. And then there's a hotel shuttle that will take you from the hotel to the airport. So if you're interested in doing the buy-in, the cost, Laurel, is it $189? Is that what we ended up with?
Yep.
Okay, $189, which includes 3 nights at the hotel. That's a shared hotel room, so there's going to be, there are 2 queen beds and a pull-out couch, so we're going to have 3 people per room. The lunch is, or it's got breakfast included at the hotel. So if you want to buy in, that would be the price, and then you would buy, of course, your own flight and pay for your own dinners.
And lunch is included.
And lunch is included. Anything else you want to say about that, Laurel?
It would just be so much fun to have all of you there and bring your teams. Anybody who's been enrolling people recently, even if they haven't hit any certain rank, is invited, because they're going to learn these sales skills, but also coaching your team, skills on coaching your team, which is so important because we're in sales, so we're building a sales team, and it's important to know how to coach those people, even if you're brand new. Even if you just have one builder at this point, it's important to know what are the next steps with those people, and you know, how to help them form a plan. And we're also gonna, did we mention Justin Lee?
So you get to hear from Laurel and I, your upline diamonds, which is awesome. But we'll also have 2 of our blue diamond upline leaders coming. So Kathy Pace, who you guys, most of you know and love, and Justin Lee, who you also know and love. So they're both going to be coming to this retreat. And so the 4 of us will be doing this training with you. And we are so excited. It is going to be just full of great information, great learning. We have a few games planned, so it's going to be fun, but really, I think, well worth your time also. So
and we'll be done by 6 p.m. on Friday and Saturday, so you guys can go out and have fun and enjoy your time in Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to send out an email probably tomorrow or the next day, and it will go out to everyone on the team. There'll be a link there if you want to do the buy-in. You can do that. Just click on the link, and all other information will be there as well.
So that'll hold your spot in a room, basically, by registering. So the training for you is free. The workbook we're giving out is free and included. Basically, you're just paying for 3 nights in that shared room, and that's about it. So hope to see you guys there. It would be so much fun.
It's going to be really fun. Yeah. So please, you know, make arrangements, do what you need to do to get there. It's going to be really awesome. And I think what you learn there is really going to help you propel forward in your business. And that's our goal, right? We want you to be super successful. We want you to leave from this retreat knowing exactly what to do and how to do it, and have like a game plan for the few weeks afterwards and beyond.
Awesome.
Okay. So just a reminder of the promo that's continuing on for this month of February. So if you enroll 4 people with at least $100 or 100 PV, you get the Aspire blend. And if you enroll 6 people, you get the 1 blend, 8 people Jasmine, 10 people Rose. And then if you get 20 people, you get all 4 oils. So it's awesome. So Laurel thought I should talk a little bit about what these 2 oils are. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one, darn it. The Aspire blend, I don't even have that one. Basically the Aspire and the One, those are the 2 oils from the last 2 conventions. Every year they do we have our convention in September, and they do a special blend just for that convention. And it's usually given at the gala. That's the first night. So the Aspire blend was from last year. I didn't get that one, but the One blend, I do have that. And this is like my favorite blend of all time. And I'm so sad that they're not selling it because I love this blend. So let me tell you what's in it. It's got ylang-ylang, frankincense, vetiver, Douglas fir, cardamom, and Melissa oil. So I don't know what it is, but it's like earthy and just amazing smelling. So I really, really love this oil. So if you have any questions about this promo, make sure you talk to your upline person and get your details worked out. But it's an awesome thing that they do once a year. Jasmine and rose, as you know, we don't sell those oils, right? You only can get them through earning them once a year. So jasmine smells amazing. If you've ever walked by a jasmine bush, you know how beautiful jasmine smells. And then rose oil, it takes something, do you remember the number, Laurel? Isn't it like 20,000 roses to make one small bottle of rose oil?
Something like that.
But it would cost between $300 and $400 per bottle for that rose oil. So they don't even sell it. They do use rose oil in a lot of the skincare and other products and blends that doTERRA has, but the bottle itself is not for sale. So if you want to earn it, you need to do those 10 enrollments or 20 and then get all 4. All right. Right, so let's do some recognition. January was a great month. We want to recognize our people who had some of the first enrollments in the month of January, and that's Colleen McCartney, Kristen Hooker, Alana Jennings, Belkis Mosquita Stallings. So congratulations to each of you. Thanks for starting off January and starting off the new year on a great start. Our top enrollers for January are Lindsay Kaufman and Mandy Rhodes. They each had 4 enrollments. And then Sean Surrey, Caroline Kearns, and Ann Willis each had 3 enrollments. So congratulations.
Woo!
We're so proud of you for opening your mouths and sharing and talking to people and really changing lives by sharing oils. And then we also wanted to recognize actually everyone that enrolled. So we've got lots of people who did at least 1 enrollment, when we've got some people that did 2, and then of course our 3 and 4s. So congratulations to all of you. We're so proud of you. All right, and then our rank advancements. We had a couple people rank advance to director and manager. So Jacqueline McMillan. Life Bridge, I don't know what the rest of this title is, but some part of the Sinai Hospital, which is cool. I don't know who's helping them with that account. Sounds great. Jessica Stern, Arlene Cervetti, and Lindsay Kaufman, congratulations. And then I also wanted to recognize who had their very first enrollment. I know Bella is on the call. I know she had her first enrollment. Who else had their very first enrollment ever? Or if there's someone from your team that you want to recognize, just feel free to.
I know my mom Bella had, I believe, 2 enrollments this month.
Yeah, I just
wonderful.
Yeah, thanks, Bella. We're so excited for you. Cynthia, looks like you have somebody. Did you have
I have 2 actually. Jackie McMillan had 2 enrollments, and those were her very first enrollments. And then Arlene, who was on the list, also had her first enrollment. So way to go.
Woohoo!
Yeah, Bella, I see you now. You're back. Hi. Congratulations on your first enrollments. Okay. Let's go back here. Okay. So Laurel, let's see. So again, congratulations to everyone. So proud of you all. Thank you so much. Little fireworks for you. Okay, Laurel, do you want to do this part, the success shout out?
Yeah, so we also want you guys to do a success shout out for anybody on your team who maybe has been hitting their goals each week, maybe having successful appointments, or maybe they've gone outside of their comfort zone in some way, or brave or bold in a new way. So this is your chance to recognize anybody on your team who has done anything that you just want to recognize them for. Even little accomplishments are awesome. Stepping outside of your comfort zone is really hard for a lot of people. So big wins, small wins.
Oh, sorry. I would like to start out. Actually, Karam Al-Tayyib is on the call tonight, and she actually started as a builder in December. And in December, she added, I believe, 7 people, her first month ever as a builder. And she didn't have that many in January, but I really, since we didn't recognize in December, I really wanted to mention what she was doing. And of course, this month, Mandy Rhodes on my team.
I think she said Mandy Rhodes.
Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit, Sue.
So Mandy had 4 enrollments, I think.
Congratulations, Mandy Rhodes. Is she on the call tonight?
I think Sue doesn't realize that her internet is a little bit slow right now. I'll text her. Go ahead and mute Sue.
I'm trying to. It sounds like a robot voice.
Speaking of technology, I really want to give a shout out to Cynthia. She was not tech friendly for quite some time, and she has made huge strides and is launching her own websites and everything. So I'm just really impressed with the commitments to get outside of her comfort zone, like extremely out of her comfort zone.
Wow, that's awesome.
So Tara will do that for you, right? We all have to get out of our comfort zones a little bit, and we grow so much. It's so exciting.
I just want to recognize Kate. She's really burning it up with all the new training and stuff, so, and getting out of her comfort zone and doing referrals, which I forget to do all the time. So.
I would like to actually recognize Kate for all those same things. And I also want to recognize Valerie Morgan for meeting her goals of number of appointments and number of follow-up appointments. So she met all of those goals, and that's so awesome.
Awesome. And I want to recognize Bella and Rose, who are brand new to my team. They are awesome. They're having an event this week. Bella's enrolled 2 people already, so they're just taking off. It's really exciting. So yay.
Oh, and I see Nancy's on here. Nancy, I want to recognize her because she's, she's really been taken to writing her own scripts and working with that. So that's making sure that she gets in all the information in her appointments. So that's huge for her. So yay, good job.
Yay.
Awesome. Well, I know we could probably go on forever because there's so many great people to recognize, but I want to make sure Kate has enough time for her thing. Should we do that now, Laurel?
Sure, yeah, let's go ahead.
Prepared something, so I want to make sure she has time for that.
All right, so let me just...
Is she on?
Yeah, I'm here.
She's there. Okay, so I just want to take a moment to introduce our next speaker. She is a mother of 4 and has a background of elementary school teaching. While she took a while to warm up to the oils, they're now an everyday part of her life. And she's an aspiring leader with a growing team. I'm so excited to introduce Kate McCartney to you, and she's going to be teaching us about appointment setting.
Yes, thank you so much, Laurel, for that nice introduction. Okay, so I'm going to talk about setting appointments. And first of all, I want to clarify what exactly is an appointment that we're talking about. And it's just very simple. It's a one-on-one meeting with one other person to talk about their health goals, a little bit about doTERRA, and then you just kind of go over the oils in the Family Essentials kit with them. I think we often push ourselves to have weekly classes, and I personally found that scheduled classes offer a little flexibility for people's schedules, so it's really hard to get them there. And it can also be really difficult to personalize a class when you have like 5 or 6 people sitting in front of you. So sometimes people leave without really seeing the value of our product for themselves. So setting an appointment means you can do it with your schedule and their schedule whenever they're available, and you can tailor the entire presentation to them. So why aren't more people setting appointments with us now? Because that is an option. You know, we can do classes or we can do one-on-ones, but a lot of times we don't do one-on-ones. So one reason is that people probably don't know that you set appointments, especially when our instinct is often to start by inviting them to a class. A second reason might be that they aren't local. So I've met a lot of people at vendor events that as soon as I invited them to my classes in Herndon, they kind of shut down because they decided that was outside of their like radius where they're willing to travel. And anything I said beyond that was just falling on deaf ears. So I kind of shot myself in the foot when I started with inviting them to classes. A third reason is that maybe they're really busy. You know, we do live in a culture that reveres busyness. And a fourth reason is that they just have no idea what to expect during the appointment. You know, those people I've met at vendor events after they said, nope, can't come to Herndon. I said, oh, that's okay. We can just meet up somewhere and talk oils. And I've never gotten anywhere with that because they had no idea what to expect out of it. So Mandy went over a little bit with the script already, but I'm going to go over it again. A script that you can use to really just negate all of those reasons that are causing people to not set appointments with you. So let's say you're out with some friends and someone expressed an interest in oils. Instead of like going crazy and word vomiting all over them all your knowledge about oils and overwhelming them, you're going to keep it really cool and kind of transition them a little bit to say, okay, well, that's great. You know, usually what I do is set an appointment to go over your particular health goals, talk a little bit about the company, and discuss the most popular oils and kits that doTERRA has to offer. Then you can decide for yourself if it's a good fit for you. You don't have to buy anything if you don't want to, and my part takes about 30 minutes. Is that something you're interested in doing? And they're going to say, yeah, sure. And then you say, cool. Do you want to get together in person or do it over the phone? And they'll pick, let's do it over the phone. Okay, great. I can do Tuesday at 6 or Wednesday at 5. Which works better for you? And they'll say Wednesday at 5, and then you're good to go. You put it in your calendar and you're done. So let's break it down and see, why is this script so effective? First off, you're starting with an agenda. People don't like surprises. They like to know what to expect. So you start out by saying, we're going to do health goals, company info, popular oils and kits, and then they know. Okay. Second, you are completely removing any sort of pressure to buy. There are two very clear statements in here. You decide for yourself if it's a good fit, and you don't have to buy anything if you don't want to. Right there, that's going to increase the chance that they're going to keep listening to you and that they'll actually want to set that appointment and hear what you have to say. Third, you are setting a time limit. You're saying my part takes about 30 minutes. So people are busy, yes, but everyone can spare a half an hour. They really just need to know that they're not going to be stuck meeting with you for hours on end. Fourth, you're asking a very straightforward question. So it's not just, you say all this and say, oh, just let me know if you are interested in doing that, because that just kind of makes it weird for you guys forever because you haven't actually asked them, do you want to do it? So just straight up say, are you interested in setting this appointment? And then wait for an answer. They'll either say yes or no. And then you know. Okay, the next thing, once they say yes, because they're probably going to say yes, they're interested, they already asked you about it, is to figure out the best way to meet. Now, what's great about this is right now we are all on this giant call and meeting from 3 different time zones through the computer on Zoom. So you can also do all these appointments on Zoom. You can do them in person. You can do them over the phone, on FaceTime, on Skype. You can do them on Zoom, whatever works best. So if somebody lives a half an hour away from you, then they're not going to shut down when they hear that you live too far away, because you can do it right here over the computer from your home in your pajamas, and you don't have any travel time involved. So it makes it really easy. And that's important. Keeping this entire process simple for your customer is one of the most important things. If you make it complicated, then they're going to shut down. So just figure it out. If you guys live really close together, then you can still get together in person. That's still really fun. But just keep in mind that there are lots of ways you can meet. So don't box yourself in. Give them 2 choices and then go from there. And then the last thing that's really important is make sure you give them a choice of 2 times. So I said, do you want to do Tuesday at 6 or Wednesday at 5? I'm going to give you guys an analogy real quick. Let's say you get together with a group of your friends and you're all starving and you want to go out to eat, and somebody throws out the question, okay, what do you guys want to get? nobody ever says what they want to get because they either don't care or they're just too hungry, or maybe they want something but they don't want to offend anybody by suggesting it. So then you guys are stuck for like 30 minutes arguing, or not arguing, you're sitting there staring at each other really for a half an hour, trying to figure out what you want. But if you get together with your group of friends and somebody says, okay, we can either go to the new Mexican place down the road or go to the pizza parlor, then you've got two concrete things that you can choose from, and you guys are going to make a decision much faster. So same thing, give them 2 times. Now, what happens if you give them those 2 times and they say, you know what, neither of those really works for me? You're not going to then throw out the, okay, well, what works best for you? Because then you're going to be stuck in that first scenario again. You're going to want to just ask a really simple follow-up question. You're going to ask, are those bad days or are those bad times? Because you might find that Tuesday and Wednesday are just crazy days for them and they just can't do anything on those days, but Thursday is a great day for them. Or you might find that, like me, they've got 4 crazy children at home, and between 5 and 6 at night is like the witching hour where they're starving. And so nothing ever happens during that time except for getting food in front of those children. So that time doesn't work. But maybe 8 o'clock when their kids are in bed would be perfect on one of those days. So just kind of get that extra information, and then from there, give them 2 more times to choose from that you think will fit with their schedule better. One thing that I've found to be really helpful is before I talk to somebody, like if I'm going to call them to talk to them about setting an appointment, I will make sure I've got my times mapped out in my calendar for the next 2 or 3 weeks, so that if those first 2 times that I offer are not good, I've got others right there waiting to go. So I'm not kind of fumbling looking at my calendar. So if you know you're going to be setting appointments, try to be prepared and look at your schedule a couple weeks out just to make sure. So what's cool about this is the whole process only takes a few minutes. And like I said, you can do it in person or you can easily do it over the phone. I've been using this approach with people that I met at vendor events over the past several months, calling them up, reminding them of who I am and why I have their information. And then I launched pretty much straight into the appointment setting script. A really important question that I throw in there after I tell them who I am and why I'm calling is I'll say, is this a bad time to chat for just 2 or 3 quick minutes? Because the beauty is it really only takes that long. And if I lay it on really thick and I say just 2 or 3 quick minutes, then they're much more likely to actually talk to me for those couple of minutes. So keep that in mind, that if you emphasize that you're not going to keep them on the phone all day, you're probably going to get a chance to go through the whole script and get an answer right then and there of whether they do or do not want to set an appointment. I have also used the script on Facebook Messenger, and I know other people have been able to use it over text message as well, so it's very versatile. One thing to keep in mind is that when you're using it, use up until you hit a question, and then once you ask that question, stop and wait for a response. And then you can text or message the next part of the script to them. And we found it to be effective in many, many different methods that way. So there it is. It's super simple. It's really easy to memorize, and it's extremely effective to increase the amount of people that you're meeting with.
Awesome. Great job. Thank you so much for that information. And I know you've been having a lot of great success with setting appointments. So thank you so much for sharing. Does anybody have, I think we have time for maybe one share. I know we're kind of running out of time.
Yeah, we do the product highlights and then the ending thing that we had. So.
Okay, is there anybody who has been having success with setting appointments that can maybe just share real quick what their experience has been using the script?
I, for one, love doing appointments versus classes. I think they take a lot less time and they're much more personalized, like she said. And so I think I'm totally switching. I'm just really not doing very many classes anymore. I love the appointments. They're so simple. It's better for their schedule and mine, and
takes less time.
Yeah, and they're not so exhausting like a class is, you know, and you can just really personalize it to the person. So.
Awesome. Colleen, I saw you raise your hand. Unmute yourself.
I gotcha. Go ahead, Colleen.
Yeah, so on top of the, being able to customize it, because how many of you have taught a class and half the stuff that you're saying, half the class really doesn't care. It doesn't pertain to them at all. And now they're stuck sitting there listening to you talk about stuff that doesn't pertain to them, and then they start losing interest. So this really kind of lets you get that personalization. You don't have to go anywhere. Like for me, I would travel all over the place, and this is a lot less stress. I can book a half hour of time to then just come upstairs, be in front of the computer, versus drive time, set up, do the class, break down, then try to close the class, then break down and drive home, and by then I'm completely exhausted. So this, for me, it really allows anybody to just, you want to start sharing, cool, good, let's just go talk to your friend. That's it. There's no big hoopla, song and dance, and my anxiety levels have significantly lowered.
Awesome. Thanks. So that is just those great scripts that Kate shared. That is just a taste of the training that you can get at our Las Vegas retreat. So we're going to be giving you lots of scripts like that, not just how to set appointments, but what to do at the appointment, like how to close. And it's like 100% percentage, 100% close rate on this. Just amazing rates because it's so customized. It's so simple. Like you resolve all their concerns like during that little meeting. And so they enroll every time. It's so great. More scripts about how to follow up with people, how to help them learn about LRP and do the wellness consult, all that. How to ask for referrals, which most people think is super scary. With this, it's totally easy and people actually want to give you their referrals. It's amazing. So that is just a taste of what you'll be learning at the Vegas retreat. So please come. It's going to be amazing. All right. So anything else you want to add, Laurel, or should we move on to our last couple things?
Let's just move on. You guys will see in the email that we send out what all the topics are going to be on and for Vegas. And again, we'd love to see you all there.
Yeah. So real quick, these were our team stats from January. So we've got 3,843 people on our team. You can see the volume. So our OV in November was 120,500. December, it was 138,832. And then January was 101,313. So December, of course, was a really amazing month because doTERRA did those welcome back promotions. And so we saw a lot of people that hadn't ordered in a while kind of coming back and reordering. So our numbers did go way up for that. And then these are new members. So the number of people, like from me all the way down, like our entire team, we enrolled 93 people in November, 83 in December, and 63 in January.
Wow.
So my question for you is, what is our goal for February? Anyone want to pipe in? What do you think we can do? Can we increase that by 10% or 20%? What do you guys think? Laurel, do you want to say anything?
Let's think about it. Let's think about it in this way. Come up with your own team goal for your teams. So if you have 3 builders, come up with your own numbers. So maybe it's 3 new enrollments per builder on your team. So that would, if you have 3 builders, that would be a total of 9 new enrollments for the month. Wouldn't that be awesome on your team?
And you can find this in your back office. It shows you the number of people on your team, and then these are your numbers too that you'll see right there. So anyone can look this up if you kind of want to track that.
Yeah, and if you're coaching with me, we'll be tracking this sort of thing on a weekly basis and really getting you to where you want to go with your goals.
Awesome. Okay, so let's do our product spotlight. So as you know, doTERRA does a couple of promos every month. This month, the product of the month is Aroma Touch. It's the 5 milliliter bottle. So if you have an LRP order the first half of the month, and it's at least 125 PV, then you get the free product of the month. So this month, like I said, is Aroma Touch. And then the sale item is the Passion Touch. And so you get 10% off, which is a perfect one for Valentine's Day, right, for February. If you're not familiar with these two oils, Aroma Touch is a blend of basil, grapefruit, cypress, marjoram, peppermint, and lavender. And it really is designed as a massage blend. It's great for muscles and soreness and just relaxing and comforting. It really is great for tension in your neck and shoulders. That's where I like to use it. And then, of course, we have what we call the Aroma Touch technique, which is actually 8 oils, and the Aroma Touch is one of the oil blends used, but it's 8 different oils that are used, and they're applied to the back in a certain order, and you're going down different zones and meridians in the back and the feet. If you've never experienced an Aroma Touch, reach out to someone on your team. Maybe someone is certified. And you can also look into getting certified yourself. You do not have to be a massage therapist to do it. Anyone can be certified. It's a one-day training, and you can learn this amazing technique. It's something that you can share with friends or family or people on your team. And then if you want to charge for it, like as a service, it kind of depends on what state you live in and what the laws are. Some states you have to have some kind of license to touch people, right? So before you launch into anything like that, make sure you check with your state and find out the laws, right? But I've been certified, and I love doing it on my family and friends and even clients, just as a service, because it really is an amazing thing, very healing. It seems to just help all the systems and organs of the body to reach homeostasis and just increase health. So it's great. If you have the Essentials book, there's a whole chapter in the front of that about the Aroma Touch techniques, so you can check that out. And then Heather, she's going to talk for a minute about passion. Heather, are you there? She probably has to unmute herself. Are you there, Heather?
Sorry, it took me a sec there.
Okay, it's okay.
Yeah, so as Mandy mentioned, it is the perfect time of year for the Passion oil to be our product of the month. It is a blend of cardamom seed, cinnamon bark, ginger root, clove bud, sandalwood, jasmine flower absolute, which is very special, the vanilla bean absolute, and the damiana leaf. And it is in a fractionated coconut oil base. This is just a fabulous blend. The damiana is one of the oils in the blend, is actually traditionally used by the ancient Mayans and Aztec to promote stronger feelings of attraction and affection. So perfect for Valentine's Day. But it's also great just to help you get that passion for life back. I know all of us have times where we just feel kind of blah and we're kind of stuck. So this is a great one to use either aromatically, like diffuse it, or wear it as a personal fragrance. I think it's great. Like, I have several friends that are writers, and so sometimes they have writer's block, and this is a great one to help diffuse while they're writing, to help them push through those blocks. And just anytime we're kind of dealing with a big project, maybe feeling a little burdened, it's great to just help you get that passion back for whatever you're working on. And it's also great, like I said, for Valentine's Day. So ways that you can use it is a diffuser, a personal fragrance, or add it to a few drops of water in a spray bottle and make a spray for your sheets. So great time to get that, and it's 10% off.
Awesome. So the Passion blend, it comes 2 ways. You can buy it like this in the Touch bottle, which is a roller bottle, and it's diluted with the fractionated coconut oil. Or if you buy it just in the 5 milliliter bottle, you can get it either way. So when you're ordering it, make sure you get the right one, because this is the one that's on sale, is the roller bottle. So awesome. So real quick, can we ask, does anyone have an amazing story with either Aroma Touch or Passion that they could share in about 30 seconds? Because we want to wrap up, but we'd love to hear anyone's amazing experiences if they've had one with either of these oils. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Well, you were talking about the Aroma Touch kit, and that makes a fabulous Valentine's present. So, and I'm not certified in it, but it used to come with a CD now, or a DVD. Now it just comes with a link so you can watch it online with a password. And so my husband and I do that on each other occasionally, and we both just absolutely love it. Like, I always fall asleep. It's so relaxing. Love it, love it.
Awesome. I wanted to share just real quick about the Aroma Touch Blend. I've heard Dr. Hill speak a few times about people who really struggle with neuropathy and kind of nerve and circulation issues. And he talks about, massage can be so great on the legs, but cypress oil is one of the oils in Aroma Touch, and it's really beneficial for just, massaging into the legs, helping that circulation improve. So I have a protocol that I found, and I don't know how compliant it is. I've had it for many years, but it's something that I think Dr. Hill put together a few years ago. So if you want to reach out to me directly on Facebook, I can share that with you. But Aroma Touch is really great for massaging legs and hands and helping with some of that circulation improve. So.
Do you have the old neuropathy protocol? Because I was looking for it the other day.
Yeah, I have it if you want to message me.
Yeah, I will. Okay, thanks.
Awesome. All right, so let's do a couple of giveaways and then we'll wrap up. So,
Before we do that, does anybody have any questions about anything we've covered today?
I just want to put a little plug in for the Wellness Summit that's going on in February. So check.
What's the date?
In Virginia, it's February 18th.
Awesome.
I don't know the rest of the country. I know they're going all around the first quarter of the year.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hey, Margaret, could you post that on the team Facebook page just as a reminder for everybody?
Yes, I will.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, there's those are happening around the country. So we'll have Margaret post the link, and then I think you can click on that link and look at the different locations all over the country. So those are great. You usually get to hear from some of the doTERRA executives or scientists. They're really great, and it's a great thing to bring new people to that maybe don't know anything about doTERRA. So great opportunity.
Is there a cost for the Wellness Summit?
I don't know, Margaret. Do you know what?
The morning part isn't, and I think the afternoon when they do business, it's like $10 or something. I'd have to go look it up. But if you're not a wellness advocate, I think it's free for the afternoon. I'd have to look that up as well, but it's minimal.
Okay.
Great. All right, how about a giveaway? Who wants to get something free? So Laura and I are going to raffle off these two items. So the On Guard Whitening Toothpaste, which is one of my favorite products of all time. I love it. It's got all these amazing oils that really help heal and nourish and, the tissues in your mouth. So it's great. And then the On Guard Concentrate, which I know is Laurel's very favorite thing. She was telling me today that she puts it in her dishwasher, which I didn't know you could do.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I do. Actually, my mom told me to do that one day. It also makes a really great carpet cleaner. It takes stains right out of the carpet. It's awesome.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm not looking at the screen, so let's see. We've got I think there's 25 people on the call. So what if we just pick two numbers and then count the screens? Do we do that? Okay, Laurel, pick a number.
12.
Okay, and I'll pick 6. Okay, so let's see who's number 6 and 12. Okay, so
wait,
which
one is which?
So, well, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Margaret is number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then Margaret's iPhone is the other one that's number 12.
Oh. We'll maybe move to the next one since Margaret's already been picked. Wait, who is somebody on Margaret's iPhone?
Is it a different Margaret?
Margaret, unmute yourself because we can't hear you.
It may be a different Margaret because I shut my iPhone off.
Oh, do we have a different Margaret on?
Margaret, are you there? I unmuted you. Yeah, it's just a black screen, so I can't tell if anyone's there.
Yeah. I don't have anything up and running, see? Unless Kate's on.
Okay, well, I guess Valerie's number 12 then. So congratulations.
Woo, I won something.
All right.
So is it Valerie's cleaner concentrate and Margaret is toothpaste?
Yes, unless they want to trade.
Either one is fine with me. I use both, so.
Which one did you want, Margaret? I mean, Valerie. And you're muted. Can you unmute Valerie?
Yeah, I got it. Okay. There you go, Matt. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I love the cleaner, so I'm really happy. Thank you.
Okay, wonderful.
Good.
Great.
Okay, Laurel, do you want to talk about this last thing, or is this mine to talk about? I can't remember.
What are we talking about?
This last thing. Okay.
What is the last thing?
This. Oh wait, I didn't share my screen, did I? Okay, hold on.
Nope.
I know, sometimes I think you guys are looking at my screen and you're not. All right, here we go. All right, so if you guys remember, we talked in the beginning about your dream vacation, and that was really fun to hear from all of you, but I want you to remember and think about that dream location again. And now I want you to visualize it, okay? We want you to really focus on this amazing trip that you want to go on. We want you to add it to your vision board, okay? So your homework for the next day or two is to find a picture that represents that dream trip. So just go to Google and type in that location, look at the images, find one that just really speaks to you and just gets you so excited, and print that out. And we want you to add it to your vision board and then also post it to the team Facebook page, because we want to all see where you want to go. I think this will be a really fun way to
So think about things like who are you going with? How are you traveling there? What are you doing while you're there? You know, that sort of thing. Put it all, visualize the whole thing.
Yeah. Flying first class, you know, whatever you want it to be. Have that intention and get really super clear on what you want that trip to be. And just send it out there and let those things start, you know, to be attracted to you. So this is a really powerful exercise. And if you're new to vision boards, we can talk more about that. But I, for one, love them. Everything I put on there, it comes true. It happens. It's so exciting to see those dreams and goals and wishes coming true. But if you're not clear on what you want, you'll never get it. You'll just get what you don't want, right? If that's what you're focusing on. So make sure you're focused on something good and wonderful and fun that you are working towards, and let it happen in your life. All right. So that's all we have for you. Any questions or comments? Laurel, anything you want to talk about as we wrap up here?
No, I just want to thank everybody so much for taking the time to be with us tonight. This was really fun. We're going to be doing these once a month on the first Wednesday of every month. So tell your teams about it. We just want to make sure that everybody feels part of our community and gets recognized for their big and small wins. And you know, we're here to support all of you, and we love you guys.
Yep, good meeting. I like Zoom because I can see everybody's faces.
Yeah.
So when I meet them, I'm like, I know your face.
No, it's been great. It's been so fun to see all of you. We miss you. We love you. We love working with you. We just feel so privileged and blessed to associate with you, to learn from you, and to be on this great adventure together. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great, everyone. Thanks. Have a great week. Look for that.
A lot of work in. Thank you.
We hope to see you all in Vegas in April.
Yay.
Awesome.
Take care, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.